So, you returned Gareth to his flock. I must say, I never thought to see him again. You have my thanks for giving them hope, but I fear for their future. They cannot escape these swamps. They do not have the strength. Armadia has not gifted me the grace to heal, nor the strength to fight. There is nothing more I can do.
Thank you, Gareth. I can't wait to go home.
Perhaps you are right. Perhaps there is another path. I told the Seeker that the soul-forged weapons of Brachus Rex remain hidden in a vault, but the Magisters recovered them before he could. Gareth failed to reach the armory in time, but there is another vault hidden beyond the Magister's guile. If you can steal away these weapons, your friends may well stand a chance. But beware, such items are of limited power. If they cease to function, speak to me. I will be able to help. What? You have uncovered Brachus's hoard. Tell me, did you find anything else? The vault contains relics, soul jars. Did you see them? Do you have them? Questions? There is no time for questions. Just give me the jars. You don't understand. You couldn't understand. Please, I need it. Please give it to me. Hiding. Impatient. You dare speak to me of hiding? You dare speak to me of patience? I have waited centuries, watching lives come and go, while my soul lies locked in a cage. I have been patient enough. Return to me what is mine. Return my soul, you insolent pup! By Armadia, I feel wet. Oh, Goddess, I can feel your tears upon my face. I suppose you deserve to know. Before I knew Armadia's grace, I was a very different person. I was the concubine of Brachus Rex. But more than his lover, I was his partner. I discovered his power to feed on the source of others, and I allowed it to... No, I made it happen. As his strength grew, so too did mine. There is nothing you cannot do when you sit on the lap of a powerful king. And I did it all. But power changes a man, as he changes his nation. Brachus grew paranoid, angry, murderous. Armadia, forgive me. It's true. As he grew distant, I just pushed harder. I gave him more and more, trying to win him back to me. I offered him the source of whole villages. He devoured them and demanded more. The lands outside were once green and beautiful, until I came, until I turned them over to him. Now all's poison, and the dead are restless. Armadia is merciful in her love. I found this shrine while hunting a band of wizards. I found the goddess weeping for her children, and I wept too. Through Armadia, I saw my sins, and I could bear it no longer. I threw myself from the cliff at the entrance. I tried to rid the world of my evil, but Brachus would not allow it. He brought me back from the Hall of Echoes, locked my soul away, and demanded my obedience. Even in death, he commanded me. Only when 2 source hunters ended his curse was I free. Since then, I have returned here and spent centuries trying to heal the pain I've caused. And now... You have my thanks. brother. Thank you. I can't... I've never known such kindness. Thank you for everything. May you walk forever in Armadia's grace.
Friend, how does life find you?
Well, I'll be. If it ain't the beasts of the sea. Stories of your beard alone fly across Riverland like flocks of crows. Fair a bit more inland than you'd prefer, yeah?
Ain't I know it, ain't I know it. I don't want to intrude, seeing as how you got your own trials and travails, but I don't suppose you've been to Reaper's Coast of late. Maybe heard of a fella named, what was it? Lohar?
Lohar? Yeah, I know of the guy. From back when I was looking for fishing work out in Driftwood. He's, how shall I say, an entrepreneur. Still out there a bit. Had his stubby fingers and a lot of pies, if you get my meaning.
Sounds like a man I'd buy 2 flagons of mead for. One for drinking and one for toasting. I, got something for him. I'll tell him you sent your regards, Mr.
It's Duggan it is. Oh, and this here's Leah. You gotta be sick of that collar. Leah, you can get it fixed up, yeah?
Sure thing.
Bet you're glad to be rid of it. Amazing to meet the beast in flesh. Let's see if we can get you back to sea. Fighting the good fight, yeah? Your lungs have got to be starved for the salt air.
You know what? You've heard that one before, so let's try a new one. Shite's all mucked up. Yeah, it seems more to the point, doesn't it? We find a ship, and we sail off into the great blue yonder.
What word do you bring? I had no doubt. You bring me hope, sorcerer. I'll gather the other seekers and travel to shore. Meet us there as soon as you can. We move, seekers. Now is the time to resist. The Lady Vengeance will be ours!
It is carrion and aromatic herbs, carried on the wind as one. Surely you sense it. You sense much, but you aren't attuned to the sin that pervades this place. Ashes and bone litter the island, but where death comes, life rises. Tell me, do you like roses? Apathy, a more dangerous attitude than pure malice. I fear my musings have taken up too much of your time already. I bid you farewell. I am not convinced, but I can tell you this. Move southeast and delve downward. There, find the blackest of roses. What happens then, I leave to you.
Stand off, stranger. Friend or foe? I suppose you're right. All right, then you can pass. But I suggest you don't. I suggest you turn around and head another direction entirely. The Magisters of a Shrieker up there. It killed my friend. May have killed that Magister too. I wouldn't tangle with it alone. Fact, I wouldn't tangle with it at all. I'm glad to hear you survived the sight. You may not be so lucky a second time. Well then, if we're going to be friends, let me mark your map. See this place? There are others hiding there. You should join them. You're welcome. Once Gareth emerges from the keep there, he and I will join you directly. He may be interested in you. Me? Not so much. Well then, you have done us a service. I must find the others and get the hell off this goddamned island. I suggest you do the same.
You are not Brachus Rex. You may stay forever. Each lock opens only with a soul. And how many of those does one mortal have? Maybe you'll find some in the garden. Or maybe your soul will help the next adventurer through. They always do.
Not tight. Surely there's another skull around here somewhere.
Many have come this way. Few have survived. I invite you to join them.
You look lost. Also stupid and mean. And you look kinda dangerous. So I immediately wish I hadn't just called you stupid and mean. Don't hurt me. I can't help myself. It's a curse. Or possibly a reorganization of the string inside me brain. I'm only able to tell the truth. And I can't stop telling the truth. Yes, I think you can, yes. A short, sharp shock of something magical will untangle the wool in my head, and I'll be free to lie all I want. I'd rather hope you know the answer to that. It's your power to wield, after all. I have faith in you, for all your many manifest flaws. Oh, thank you! Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you! You're not as mean as you look stupid. My, aren't you good looking? Wait. I'm lying. You've no idea how good that feels. And that's the truth. It's not a lie, because I can tell both the truth and a lie. Oh, I see you're confused. I guess you missed the fun. Sorry. No, wait. I'm not sorry. I was lying. Ha ha! Because I can lie now.
Riddle me this, wanderer. How would mighty Brachus douse a man on fire?
The flames! I cannot quench them! It burns! You released me! How long have I waited for this moment?
This was a reward for doing my duty, for fulfilling the wishes of one Brachus Rex. Do you know that name? He did terrible things while trying to master Source, bend it to his will. I had a part in this, I must admit. Perhaps I deserve the flames. No, I was a scholar, a librarian. Brachus sought the secrets of Source, but he had no patience for sifting through ancient scrolls and tablets. I unearthed knowledge of a great power within those texts, a great and terrible power, one that Brachus coveted above all. I will not say I spoke of it once and was damned to eternal hellfire for it. Were I to speak of it again, I could damn the whole world. Brachus must have failed. Had he not, the world as you know it would be gone. What I learned of could still be out there. I will not speak of it. I won't risk having another Brachus discovering it. Good! Were I to say any more, I'd only put you in danger. Leave this awful place. Go live your life. Forget about all this. It is best left buried. And stranger, thank you for freeing me. I had doubted this moment would ever come.
You have proven yourself worthy, wise, for you.
practice speak only truth and he admitted pleasing Bacchus's mistress? Yes, you did.
Ah, how about the time Brachus asked me to cast?
The dance macabre. Yes, I recall.
And the time I travelled to.
Yes. But what about... Yes.
And
Please, shut up.
here, did I ever tell you of the time I cursed that court union?
A beating heart. Does Brachus need us once more, jailer? Are we finally to be freed? You're not one of Brachus's brood. You're not Gratiana's pet. Then why do you disturb us?
The flesh yearns for our secrets. Did I not say that word would spread our genius?
Even after the maggots took your tongue, you still talk too much. Silence your jaw.
That witch, a priestess, is no more godly than the mites in my skull.
I've never seen a more treacherous smile than on her full, voluptuous lips.
Canst thou think of nothing else? How many centuries have I endured hearing you remember your conquests?
Hey, at least I didn't have to raise mine.
That was naught but a whisper on the wind. A vile rumour.
Oh, it coughs.
I will not sit by as it breathes thus. It mocks us with the very air passing twixt its lips.
Indeed, but we'll soon put an end to that. And then, freedom. Worse than this? Can such a thing be true?
Thou art fortunate. When I still wore scales, I would have cut you down without a thought. But time brings perspective, and perspective brings mercy. You are permitted to live, Magus.
How's about a trade? Our deaths for your life? You walk out of here and leave us your word that you'll destroy our soul jars.
Trusting flesh to do bones work? It seems foolish, but very well. Mark the location thus, and do not disappoint us. House of Trade, rules.
Why are you still here? You have a vault to uncover and a soul jar to destroy. This island was a research facility. Safe place for him to research and for us to test his weapons.
You didn't never see him without a book in his hand, always reading about some ancient race. He weren't the sharing kind, but he found something good in there.
The results of his research allowed us to recreate Persian ones based on an ancient design he found. Much of our research was built off that which went before.
He was convinced that great ancient knowledge lay in this land. Greater intellects than mine. The fool's madness knew no bounds.
Brachus's whore, and more besides. She helped his rise to power, feeding him the source of the innocent as she went.
She were a canny lass, no question. Treacherous and deceitful. She could lie better than any.
She murdered countless innocents. Women, children, families, towns. Her blood ran colder than mine.
But what about... Yes. And... Please. You to speak only truth and
Thank
admit
you.
it pleasing Bacchus's mistress.
My death waits.
Yes, you did. Do you ever wonder?
Farewell to
Eternal as we
Farewell.
Thanks, young one. Oh, time you deaf.
You don't look lost at all. Sarcastic me? Not at all. I'd never be sarcastic me. Oh no, not in the least. I do not. I sound perfectly normal. Obviously. This is not frustrating, and you are not a clever creature, not having rumbled my quandary. Get me? I don't think the problem is in my head, and further to that, I don't think the problem could be unscrambled by the use of sauce. I can categorically state that a short, sharp shot with something of a magical persuasion would absolutely not solve my problem immediately. And I do not invite you to look at the subtext in what I just said.
Dead. I suspect that's what it wanted all along.
You have done me a great service. Now, allow me to help you. The source barrier that blocks your way. I still have enough power to allow you entry. It shall be done, then.
Thirst. Dry throats. Drink. Water. Water. We thank you for the water. We bless you for the water. We thank you for the end of torment. The king, Brachus Rex, the madman with the crown. Wrath and terror. We displeased the king. The truth we spoke. His fortune told. No divinity would he be. And so he entangled our bodies and cursed our throats. Smoked the brothers of Baladur. We thank you for the water. We bless you for the water. We ask you for a fare. The fare, the toll, the levy. The people of Baladur must be buried with coin. Coin for the pathkeeper that leads the dead to the kingdom beyond. Spare us coin. Grant us coin. The more you pay, the further the pathkeeper takes us. Sweet Savior, friend of death and fiend of life, how much will you give? We thank you again. We bless you again. The wealth of the depths is yours. Pathkeeper, keep us. Pathkeeper, guide us. To the long-awaited kingdom we will go.
my mum. Like me, I guess. Only bigger. You seen her, mister? Oh no. Oh no, not my mum. I'll go find her. Mum, I'm coming!
It is you! The feeling is mutual. I can't tell you how grateful I am for your kindness. Now I'm just trying to get used to life as a pig. It's not so easy. I never did enjoy truffles. Well, I can trace it all back to Brachus Rex, of course. Many of us opposed his reign. Few dared to speak against him, though. A few of us wizards took the chance, though. We figured if we spread the word of his deeds, we might encourage enough people to come together, find a way to take him down. But we underestimated the cowardice of our comrades. All we succeeded in doing was being branded heretics and brought to Brachus Rex's court. The results were horrifying. A double curse, turned into pigs and set aflame for eternity. I like not being on fire, so I don't want to complain too much about the pig part. I'm afraid I've never pursued knowledge so dark. Brachus Rex's source talents were great, but some of his skills and devices were unfathomable. How he came by them, I can't say. I'm not sure. I have prayed to Armadia, but she offers no answers. Really? Oh, what wonderful news! If there's a shrine to Armadia there, I may return to my old self just yet. I'll head that way now. I hope to see you there. It's quite beautiful here, but I'm afraid my journey to the sanctuary might have been in vain. I've prayed to Armadia real hard, but I'm not sure it's done much good. Still, a wizard trapped in a pig's body. Oh, what a grand idea! I'll try that. What's the worst that could happen?
Good work, son. As you command. I can make this work. Maybe.
Make the blades sharp and true.
Armadia truly astounds me. Be welcome to our sanctuary. May you find comfort here.
Well, hello. May you walk with Armadia. Oh, I'm a wizard. And I was a long time ago, too. In between, I was a pig. And I was on fire for most of that time. It's a long story, but I think I'll leave it in the past and look to the future instead.
I'm glad Han stayed behind. The boy's seen too much horror in his life already.
Those magisters are going to regret they ever laid eyes on us.
We'll find them, or we'll find another way.
It's a good thing Leigh is safe back at the cave. Seeing all the dead seekers like this could break her.
Did you see what those magisters did? Putting our dead on display like hunting trophies.
You would attack the Magisters directly. Are you so eager to die? You cannot...
Magisters, I'll kill everyone that I see, slowly.
find them, or we'll find another way.
It's a good thing my injuries have healed. I wouldn't want to miss my chance to avenge our fallen.
You would attack the Magisters directly. Are you so eager to die, Seeker? You cannot stand against the Shriekers, not without stronger weapons than these.
We'll find them, or we'll find another way.
The battle nears. Good to have you with us.
We'll find them, or we'll find another way.
You would attack the Magisters directly? Are you so eager to die, Seeker? You cannot stand against the... It would be a sweet joy to see the Magisters chased from this land. But I fear all I will see today is death. Praise unto the goddess. There may yet be hope for today.
If I were you, I'd stay close to Sir Gareth once the fighting begins. Whatever path he takes will be the surest way to victory.
I'd say we should stop to talk, but I'm swamped. Sure thing, Chief. What's up?
A moment's pause. I had thought us too wicked for rest.
The air out here's a damn sight better than in Fort Joy, eh?
You've come. Lucian be praised. The Shriekers keep watch, and their gaze isn't the only one we should avoid. The murderer is here, Alexander. The butcher's in the ruins, beyond the Shriekers, and he's not alone, as well he wouldn't be. The Order keeps its Godwoken leashed. If I didn't know better, I'd think the gods themselves were your counsel. Would that I could aim this wand at Alexander myself, to bleach his soul and sear his skin. No. This thing was birthed from a wicked era. What would Lucian say, seeing me confront one evil with another? Go. Take down those Shriekers. Praise be, you have silenced the Shriekers and cleared our way. Yet it seems I'm in need of you again, my friend. You have any more miracles in you? We've got a boat ready to row to the Lady Vengeance. But if Alexander sees us bobbing among the waves, we'll be shark chow. So we split up. I take the Seekers to the Lady Vengeance. You go to the ruins and keep Alexander busy. He'll be expecting a breeze. Show him that you're a hurricane. Are you ready? We've got right on our side. A greater ally than any sulking Geist or any whinging Magister. Seekers, we move. You are Lucian's eyes and ears. You are his sword and his shield. Burn the blackness with your holy fire!
icy flurries and the air thrums? Could it be slain? Look, it's him. He has come, true to his word.
Not like there you are, the escapee. I feared you'd made it to Reaper's Coast by now. Ah, and Ifan Benmez too. Back in Fort Joy, I wasn't quite sure, but it really is him, the poor god's cursed soul. Bravest man I ever met, now fallen so low. Anyway, you're here now. You know, Dallas and Friedemann warned me about you, God-woken. I'm afraid your journey ends here. You would only bring ruin to Rivellon. If anyone is going to become the next divine, it will be me. Do you think I enjoy this work? Taking people away from their families, fitting them with these collars? I abhor it, but I bear it. I can bear anything for the sake of the realm. It was the most important lesson my father taught me. Be strong, not because you are. Be strong because you must. For the realm, for your loved ones, for the children you'll never have. Please, don't make this harder than it has to be. It's not your fault, but still you stand in the way of peace. This must be the end of your journey, for the salvation of all Rivellon. You stand no chance, but I admire your resilience. Give it your best shot.
Die, all of you.
Do you see now? Your foul sorcery will be the death of us all.
My contract is fulfilled.
Well, well, well. Quite the mess you've made here. I'm Malady, and you're... God-woken. I can tell a lot from a little taste. The carnage on this beach nearly speaks for itself, but still, one can't be too careful. So, God-woken, you're what gets some of us out of bed each morning. What do you make of that? Well, first things first. Tell me, which of those little gods did you meet, and what did they teach you? Go on then. Show me what he taught you. I don't. Now go on. Ah, like that. Right, hold on then. Hey, that stings. You really are God-woken. I'm happy. Oh, how unbecoming. Come then, we set sail, your destiny awaits, etc. You'll have to ask the Meister about that. She's dying to meet you. After you, darling. first, questions later. God-woken. Wait till she finds out.
Tired but victorious, the party made for the Lady Vengeance. The horrors of Fort Joy behind them. They arrived as sorcerers. They left as God-woken. The fate of this God-forsaken world now rested on their shoulders. Or at least on the shoulders of one of them.